Excuse me, sir. Quick question for you, man.
Yes, sir.
Is this your Ferrari?
Yes, sir, it is.
And what do you do for a living out in Austin, Texas to be able to afford a Ferrari?
I run a real estate team here in town.
And how long have you been in real estate for?
20 years this summer.
Over these 20 years, what's the most amount of money that you've ever made in a single year?
A little bit over 1.1 mil.
Now, I go all over the country just asking people a few questions on their best advice to the younger generation. Is it cool if we ask you a few questions outside of the car?
Sure.
How old were you when you became a millionaire?
38.
Are you a buyer or a seller?
I'm always looking to buy. In fact, this car was paid by one of my rental properties. So when I was 19 years old, I bought my first house. Everybody said, don't buy a house, you're going to anchor yourself. Don't do it. One thing I learned is this, life quote, stand guard at the gates of your mind. Do the opposite of what most people are willing to do. So I bought my house. I ended up selling it, made like $250,000 from the sale of that house 20 years after I bought it. And then I was going to go buy this vehicle cash. And I said, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and just invest it in some rental properties. And now this car gets paid by my rental property.
So you bought this Ferrari with real estate?
Yeah. And the thing is this, like nowadays, a lot of people say, hey, don't buy real estate. There's a lot of people out there, don't buy real estate. You know what? I love that. And I hope all my tenants hear it because they keep paying for my stuff. This is not to say, oh, you know what? I want to be mean about it. But the reality is that we have a choice. We either pay for our own roof over our head or we're going to pay for someone else's and someone else's lifestyle. And the way I see it is like, just pay it for yourself. It's worth it. But if not, then you can rent from me and then we're good.
Oh my God, that was phenomenal, Victor. Come on, man.